Hello everyone, I'm Bra Mithra. Again, as always, I just want to start off by saying thank you. It is so very humbling the amount of support that this series has gotten, and I really want to thank everybody for making as many comments as they did. I know normally I respond to comments in settlement phase video, however, I was unable to do so because I wanted to get the settlement phase out as fast as I could after the hunt phase video with the lantern glaive or the shield. So thanks everybody who responded. So with that said, we have some comments to go over, and I'll go over those now. First, from the hunt video, where, yes, I accidentally moved survivors through each other. That's just something I sometimes forget about. I know you're not supposed to do it. I just forgot. That's just a carryover from me playing Dungeons & Dragons, where you can move through friendly spaces, and it doesn't matter. I don't know why you can't do it in this. So that was a mistake. There was also a comment that brought up the field of view. Yeah, field of view is something that's weird. I went on to the Discord and tried to figure it out in the Kingdom Death Discord, and yeah, it's just weird. Apparently obstacles don't block field of view if you're attacking with a melee weapon, so a reach 2 weapon can just reach right through a toppled pillar for some reason, but a bow can't. And that blocks field of view. I don't know. The other thing is hard corners. That's where I meant to move the survivor who was shooting with the bow. I meant to move it to the hard corner, and I couldn't get it. It's up for debate whether or not the hard corner actually blocks line of sight. Hard corners don't block monster line of sight, so I wouldn't think they block ranged weapons. So I guess hard corners don't block ranged weapons, I guess. They don't block field of view, so they shouldn't block ranged weapons, even though in the book it shows a red line going through it. Either way, the other thing was, yes, with the problem with the legendary horns not being in play, I forgot to make the adjustment for 2 attacks, the 2 speed. So I went back, watched the video. Before I put legendary horns into play, he did have less speed than he should, but those attacks, none of those landed. There were attacks that hit, but I had blocked, so we'll just say that the 2 speed, they would have been hits, and I'll just dodge them. I'll spend the survival off that person. I'll knock the 2 survival off that I missed for those 2 attacks. But like I said, the Antelope wasn't hitting that tank anyway, so we'll just say that he did, and then I'll just spend survival to dodge them, because in the video, he didn't need to dodge anything anyway. So no need to roll them. The only way the survivor could have died would be if I rolled body again. Other than that, he had more armor than the damage would have done. So now on to the second video, the settlement phase video with the lantern glaive. Also there was a comment about showing the survivor minis. I've shown monster minis before on camera when I fight them for the first time. So not going to show the Antelope here, but here are the survivor minis. I guess I've never shown them. Maybe I did. Either way, here they are again. Glaive versus the shield. The glaive is the much better way to go. As people pointed out, it is a much higher threshold for like high potential, and I do love gambling, so we're going to go with the thing that pays off more. And with that result, that does give us proficiency. It also lets us use the Warlord armor, so we will have access to the Warlord armor this time since I'm using an axe. It's a much better thing, so thank you so much for everybody pointing out that the glaive would have been the better choice. With that said, the shield cost 1 more leather than the glaive would have. So with that extra leather, I was able to make a pickaxe, because I've never made a pickaxe before. So in this hunt phase, we will now also be able to do mineral gathering, which is awesome. I'm glad we can do mineral gathering. So, again, thank you so much for all the support. It's so very humbling. And let's get on with the hunt. This is the hunt board, all set up. Got our survivors over here. I know you can just barely see them. There's the Antelope. Again, can just barely see him. He's so far away. But this time, we did remember to eat the cooking, so if we hit starvation, it's fine. I know last time, luckily it didn't happen, but that was pretty much the fluke. Usually always happens on a level 3 Antelope, but this time we're prepared for it. So, First thing is going to be the Antelope event, so we'll start with someone we don't want to lose some stuff to or something. We will start with... we'll start with Rob, I guess. Tank, you'll go ahead. Get started. Go. It's a migration. These dice. So someone seen force has set off a massive migration. Nothing remains but uprooted acanthus plants and shattered ground ruined by hooves. Move the screen Antelope 3 spaces away. Okay. Yep. So there we go. So he's definitely going to do starvation. I'm not going to move him. So I know he's going to. So we'll just remember to roll an extra hunt event. So we'll do the event that's underneath him, which is an Antelope event. No, wait. I don't think that should be there. I think the Antelope event should be one more in front of him. Hold on. I think I might have messed that up. Let me just double check here. Yeah, the Antelope event should be here. Okay, so we'll just remember to do 2 more events. Yeah, we're going all the way to starvation. So I'm just going to go ahead and take him right off the board. All right, we're going all the way to starvation. Here we go. Okay. So then now is a random hunt event. Let's just go with someone else. We'll go with Natalie. She can go here. Random hunt event. 35. So 35. Broken lantern oven. The survivors come across the shattered ruins of a small settlement. Ashen corpses dot the ruins, disintegrating at the slightest touch. An exhausted lantern oven stands intact at the center of the settlement. Event revealers roll 1d10 and adds their understanding. If the result is 5+, gain Lantern Oven Innovation. If the settlement already has this innovation, the event revealer harvests a broken lantern basic resources. Or, broken lantern base. If the settlement has Song of the Brave, which we do, the group may nominate a brave survivor to investigate the ruins of the settlement's lantern hoard. They gain +1 courage and roll on a d10. Okay, so let's nominate someone, and what is it they're going to... They gain +1 courage. Okay, and they don't add anything to the roll. Okay. Oh, wait. First I got to do the... it's not if. It's not a difference. So first I get to see if I get the broken lantern. So it's going to be the result... So gain the Lantern Oven Innovation to Settlement Authority. Okay, so it's gain 1d10 and add their understanding for the event revealer, which is, who did I say this was? This is Natalie, so her understanding is 3. So 1d10, add 3. It's a 5. The result is 5+, gain... so we get a broken lantern, so that's fine. Okay. Let me just get a note here. So we got 1 broken lantern. Okay. And now we do this other thing for the Song of the Brave. They nominate a brave survivor to investigate. They gain +1 courage. So, can we trigger anything with bold? Can we do a bold for something? We could. Natalie here could do it and gain bold. So I guess we might as well. She'll trigger bold, but first they're going to roll a 1d10. And... here we go, 1d10. 9. So 9, 6+. You are repelled by the ruined lantern horde, but linger just long enough to grab a pair of insects scurrying within. Quotes, gain 2 vermin of your choice. Okay, well that's an easy one. We're gonna go ahead and gain the nightmare tick. That's good. Came in Nightmare Tick and the sword sword beetle. So we're going to gain Nightmare Tick and a sword beetle. They come out of the deck now because I'm going to have to draw from the deck also when I do the vermin tile in the Antelope Showdown itself. So those two won't be in the deck, so I'll set them aside right now. Then let's trigger Bold for Natalie. So with Bold here, Bold on the hunt phase, she's prepared. And here we go. Bold on the hunt phase, she's prepared. A 9. Hunt phase, permanent strength. So she's going to go ahead and gain 1 more strength. And now she's also prepared. So I'm just go ahead and mark this down. Here we go. She's now got... Okay, and prepared. Okay, good job, Natalie. All right. And that's that. All right, now, so of the 2 people left, we'll just go with, Ryder, who has the bow this time. So Ryder is going to do the hunt event, Skittish. Panicked by the oncoming survivors, the screaming antelope moves 1 space away. Okay, so he's already off the board, whatever. We don't suffer starvation. So, here we go. Put that there. Now we just roll a random hunt event. Oh my. That's 100. Oh, crap. I'm not ready for 100. Okay, event 100. An enormous metallic sound rings out from the distance. All survivors are electrified with dread. They suffer 2 brain event damage. The survivors may follow the sound. Otherwise, they panic and retreat in the opposite direction. End this event and move the survivors 2 spaces back on the hunt board. Each survivor gains +1 courage and gingerly approaches the sound's origin. As they travel, they pass the shattered corpses of strange beasts. If any survivor has 3+ understanding, they follow the trail of corpses. Otherwise, harvest 3 random basic resources from the corpses and end the event. So I'm pretty sure someone has 3 understanding. Yeah, everybody's born with 3 understanding. So we got someone. All right. Arriving at a massive anvil, the survivors see a giant one-eyed knight. Its charcoal-colored armor reflecting their lantern light. The event revealer rules 1d10. Okay. Here we go. Event revealer rules 1d10. Who was it? It is Ryder. Okay, Ryder, here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. The knight smashes the object in its hand upon the anvil. When the molten orange object cools, it sets into a massive lion-faced hammer. The knight places its hands on the survivor with the highest courage. So hold on, I got to figure this out now because I got to add. So everyone gets +1 courage. So that puts Natalie at 4, Rob at 3, who's going to trigger Bold, Henry at 4, Ryder at 1. So there's going to be 2 people who have 4 courage, Henry and Natalie. Okay. Roll off in case of tie. They gain the Thunder Maul rare gear. Current of electricity runs through their body, joining weapon and survivor forever. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, I mean, that sucks. Okay, here we're going to roll off. first for Natalie. She got a 4. Then for Henry. Oh my gosh, she also got a 4. What's happening? Okay, Natalie again. An 8. And a 3. So Natalie's going to get it. Light places its hands in... they gain the Thunder Maul rare gear. Oh, crap. Okay, I gotta go grab the Thunder Maul. So that's gonna take a second. Let me go grab it. Okay, here's the Thunder Maul. It's really good. It's cursed. It's gonna be stuck with Natalie forever, which kind of sucks, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. So, the most notable thing is on a perfect hit, monster's knocked down. And then you suffer severe arm injury. All non-deaf survivors suffer 1 brain damage. Okay, so that's the Thunder Maul. It's a good club, but this is terrible. I don't know what it is. This game does not want me to get Axe Mastery, like, at all. Because Natalie was the person who was going to get Axe Mastery. She was the only person who was level 2, so I chose Axe Proficiency before we got out. Now this crap, this garbage happens. So again, another Axe Master who sucks. So this is some garbage here. So I'm gonna have to get rid of yet another Monster Grease. Actually, yeah, I had to get rid of a Monster Grease because I couldn't even... Normally I would just discard the Survivor's Lantern. But I'm discarding a Monster Grease. I say that because you only need to depart with the Survivor's Lantern. You don't need to return with it. But Natalie doesn't have one because she's got the Lantern Glaive, which counts as a lantern. So she didn't even have it. But now I've got this stupid Thunder Maul. I didn't even want this thing. At least not on her. Now, so it's cursed. So she has to use it. That's just great. So everybody gains... So now let's go back and do each survivor gains 1 courage. Yeah, survivors may follow the sound, otherwise they it's 2 space. So yeah, everybody suffered 2 brain damage, so I'll do that, and then everybody gains 1 courage. Okay, so Ryder, he's at 1 courage. Henry is now at 4 courage. Ryder goes down to 1 insanity. Henry is now down to 0 insanity. Rob and Natalie were already at 0 insanity. Rob gains his 3rd courage. He's going to trigger bold. Natalie gains her 4th courage. She's going to trigger... Or she's not going to trigger anything. All right, Rob, let's trigger your bold. 3 on the hunt. So he's now also prepared. 3... +1 speed token for the next showdown. Rob is the tank, so whoop-de-doo. +1 speed token. Whatever. I'll mark it, but I don't even care. Okay, there we go. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. So now who's going? We have the last person, which is Henry, to go to another random hunt event. Okay, random hunt event. Here we go for Henry. What am I doing? I just realized I was not rolling with the white dice. So this is a 12. I just realized I wasn't rolling with the stupid white dice. Okay, 12 on the random hunt event. Destiny Bond. Oh, man. The survivors collectively feel a heightened level of anticipation. Their goal is close at hand. The event revealer gains +1 courage. Survivors may skip the next hunt space. If this movement starts the showdown, they ambush their quarry. So yeah, I'll skip the next hunt space. Who was doing this? Ryder? Or no. Henry. She's now at 5 courage. What is going on? What is happening in this hunt event? All right, so I guess we just skip right to Overwhelming Darkness. We can reset, so I guess we'll just do Overwhelming Darkness with Natalie, I guess. I don't even care. I don't even care if she does. This Thunder Maul, I don't even want it. It's the worst person to get this on. God. Okay. Whatever. Natalie doing Overwhelming Darkness. Okay. Again, we have Song of the Brave. Here we go, Overwhelming Darkness. So everybody can walk the path of the brave. So here we go, doing them in order. First up, Natalie. 7. With the action held high, you cut a path through the team to suffer 1 event to your arm. Okay, so she's down to 4 events in the arm. Rob. Is that the same exact thing? That is the same exact thing. Rob will go down to 3 in his arms. Henry now. Is that also the same exact thing? Okay, she's going to go down to 4 in her arms. Finally, Ryder, who also rolled the same exact thing. What is happening? What is going on? Why am I rolling, like, what is happening? Okay. Good. That was the end of that. Overwhelming Darkness. Okay. This is the weirdest thing ever. Okay. Oh, now we have the Mineral Gathering, the special hunt event. And then we have a regular Antelope event. So, Mineral Gathering. Let's go ahead and do that. We're doing it after Overwhelming Darkness. So, Mineral Gathering. Let's go. L, Mineral Gathering. Here we go. So, Mineral Gathering. Every survivor with a pickaxe rolls on the Mineral Gathering. Okay, Ryder, here we go. Roll on Mineral Gathering. A 9. Gain 1 scrap basic resource. If this event occurs after Overwhelming Darkness, you find a cave. Resolve all rolls on Mineral Gathering. Then any survivor may descend into the worm tunnels. Okay, so now anybody can do this. Okay, so I got 1 more scrap, which is not a broken lantern, but whatever. Okay. So, worm tunnels, do I add anything? Only if, so worm tunnels, roll a 1d10. Add +2 to the result if you have a sickle. I don't have a sickle on anybody. So, how many people do I want to send down there? It's a 30% chance of death. We're going to do this with just Ryder. I don't think I want to do it with anybody. I'll do it with Ryder and Natalie. That way I get 2 rolls. So, first with Natalie. 7. Okay, you lose 2 survival and gain 2 insanity. Okay, so she goes down to 5 survival and up to 2 insanity. And then Ryder, I said. Yeah, okay, now Ryder. A 4, that's the same result. So he loses 2 survival, which brings him down to 9. Or brings him down to 7, he was at 9. And he gains 2 insanity, which brings him up to 3. Do I want to keep rolling? I kind of want the 1 iron. It would be very nice to at least get the 1 iron. Alright, yeah, we're going to do it with Rob. Just to see if I get this 1 iron. It's also not it, so he's going to learn 2. Brings him down to 5 survival. and he gains 2 insanity. Oh, come on. I need this iron. What happens to all those good rolls I was just rolling? I don't want to do it with Henry. Alright, she would lose too much survival. Put her down to 3. I don't want to be that low on survival. Okay, so that's the end of that. Didn't gain anything, just got a scrap. Okay, well, okay, so that's the end of that. Now we resolve the regular hunt event that is also here, which is Vomit Pile. Great. Survivors find the half-digested remains of the quarry's last meal. Each survivor may scavenge. They gain +1 courage and roll on the table. I am just gaining courage like crazy. I think I can actually trigger bold now. No, I can't with anybody. I am gaining crazy amounts of courage. Okay, let's go ahead and try to get some survival back from what we just lost. Okay, so any survivor may scavenge, gain +1 courage. Okay, here we go. No consumable gear on Natalie, so we're definitely going to do it with her. Okay, well, I would have lost it. Okay. Archive all consumable gear. She has no consumable gear on her, so that's fine. She gains +1 courage. That puts her at 5 courage. The tank, I don't want to lose his monster grease. Who else has no consumable gear? Okay, Ryder also has no consumable gear. Let's roll with him. And, okay, so he gains another courage. Okay, all of a sudden I'm rolling like crap now. Okay, so that's the end of that. Who was that? Who went there? I forgot. It's going to be him. Okay, now we move with Henry, I guess, to do the random hunt event. Okay, random hunt event with Henry. 67. Okay, let's see what happens here on 67. Saliva pools. The ground ahead is pockmarked with pools filled with a gooey liquid. They bubble merrily and stink of digesting meat. As the survivors move between them, they are overcome by the waves of nausea. If any survivor has a sickle, they don't. They slice through the leaves. All survivors gain +1 understanding. Otherwise, each survivor rolls 1d10. If the result is less than their survival, they continue on. Otherwise, they vomit into a nearby pool, suffering 1 event damage to the body. They gain +1 understanding. If any survivor has 3+ understanding, so yes, we do, they devise a way to use the pools. Each survivor may place 1 piece of gear in the pool, archive the gear, and gain the resources used to craft it, if any. What? Gain the resources used to craft it. That's insane. Like, I could throw the death mask in there and just gain people? Is that what is that what it says? Oh, that's weird. We're not going to do that. Yeah, I mean, what? I don't even. Yeah, we're not going to do that. I don't really want to gain anything. What would I do? Throw the Zimbato in there? It's calcified. What's the? Not doing that. Okay, so. Ooh, I could throw the Thunderball in there and I'd get to reroll event 100. Is that what would happen? I do kind of want to just chuck that in there. Too bad I don't know what the Thunderball's made of. Okay. On to the next hunt event. Everybody's moved except for, what do we got, Ryder? Alright, Ryder, go ahead. Devoured grounds. The stone-faced ground is littered with the leavings of the ravenous passing beasts. Half-eaten acanthus plants are strewn everywhere. If any survivor has 3+ understanding, the survivors skip the next hunt phase. Okay, we do. Someone has 3+ understanding, so we will be skipping the next hunt phase. Sorry, she fell. So we're skipping that next one. We're going to do one more random one. I know you can't see it because it's way past the camera. And then we are reaching the starvation. So the last random hunt event. So who are we going to do it with? I can pick whoever I want now. Let's go ahead and just do it with Or no, I don't want him to lose monster grease or something. We'll do it with Henry. Alright, Henry. What are you? Henry's a Zimbato. Alright. 91. 91. The beginning. The survivors stumble upon the scene of their settlement's first hunt. Whether they've seen it themselves or heard of through stories, they immediately recognize it. Seeing the spot of the settlement's first triumph is electrifying. Each survivor gains +1 survival. If the settlement has saga... do we have saga and storytelling? I think we have saga. We have storytelling. And saga. So we have both of these things. Okay, so we're just going to gain a lot of stuff. So what are we gaining here? Each survivor gains +1 survival. Okay, let's go ahead and add that. So everybody's at Natalie's at 6. Rob is at 6. Natalie's at 6. Okay. Henry is also at 6. And Ryder is now at 8. Okay, now the settlement has saga, which we do. Everybody gains +1 courage. Okay, Ryder triggers bold. What is happening? I'm almost going to see the truth with one of these people. She's at 7. Henry's at 7. Rob's at 4. Also at 7 is Natalie's at 6. So I just triggered bold with Ryder triggered bold. Okay, and then everybody gains +1 understanding. So let's go ahead and do +1 understanding. No one's going to trigger anything here. Oh wait, people could have actually triggered stuff. +1 understanding, +1 understanding, +1 understanding. Okay, so now we do bold with, what did I say? Bold with Ryder. Alright, Ryder, bold. He's also now prepared. Right, so we got prepared. Yeah. So Ryder, here we go. Whoops. Alright, bold. A 10. Bold. Hunt phase. Oh my gosh. Ryder gains +1 permanent movement, which is crazy because he's the person with Harvestman. He's got 9 movement now. Nine movement. Ryder has 9 movement. That is crazy. I don't think I've ever had a survivor with that much movement. Okay, and then finally we go to starvation. Okay, so now we fight. Let's go ahead and we'll draw the terrain now because we are fighting him. There's no roll for, there's no hunt event on the starvation itself, so. Okay. We do 2 random terrain. So we'll do that one. Stone columns and debris, which we've been over plenty of times. There's debris and stone columns. Okay, so stone columns and debris will go in there. And now we will set up for the hunt event, or for the showdown, I mean. here it is, set up for the showdown with the Antelope. Now, I forgot to draw my tactic card, so I will be doing that. Here we go, tactic card, go. Oops. And it is Lance formation yet again. Pretty sure we've seen Lance formation quite a bit. So, pretty sure we know what this all is. While the survivors are standing in this formation, the survivors in the magenta position gains +2 speed and +2 strength. Alright, so that's that. Okay, you can see here's our stone columns. I put them all the way against the side of the board edge as far as I could, pretty much. And then we've got our survivors over here. Oops, bug patch I meant to put here. 1, 2, 3. Yep, right there. Our cactus plants, all of everything. Quickly go over what we've got going on. And here's legendary horns, which is what I forgot about last time. So you can see here, he's got his 3 speed tokens. I got speed +1, then 2 tokens on top of that to represent the 3 speed. And he will have 16 toughness and +1 evasion. Or, does he have +1 evasion? No, he does not have +1 evasion. So, then he'll have +2 damage. This is hypermetabolism. Whenever he consumes, he'll gain another speed. If that comes up, I'm sure it will. He's probably going to do it right away, right here on first turn. And then, of course, diabolical, trample, indomitable. All things we have seen quite a bit. Okay. So, we are all good. We are all set up. Now, remember we have the tactics card to use. Whoops. I meant to leave that up. There's our lance formation. Don't think we're going to use it. But this fight will be a lot different than even the last fight. Got entirely different loadouts. I remembered Horripilation right from the beginning this time. I didn't set it aside and put it in a bad location. So we've got Horripilation right to use right away. And here we go, starting with the Antelope's turn, drawing the first AI card, and it is Bite. It's probably just going to graze closest survivor in field of view. He's not going to graze. Doesn't say in range. Okay, so closest survivor in field of view, which is just him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to move to here. That's 8 spaces. Okay. Then, that's discarded. Now he does Diabolical. At the end of the month's turns, target remains survivor in the trample zone. No one's in the trample zone. And then he'll just full move forward. And that'll put him there. Okay. Yeah, weird. Oh, and then, yeah, here's the debris. It's way down here in the bottom corner because it has to start on a board edge. So, I just put it there. You know what? I should probably put it here because I'll probably grab this and then I can just grab that right away. So that was a mistake. I probably should have put it there. Okay. Well, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird. I was kind of expecting him to just graze and get 1 speed token. What am I going to do now? Yeah, I mean, I expected him to end up there anyway, but I just didn't expect him to not do anything. I just expected him to eat the graze. I'm flabbergasted. All right, so I guess we'll start the same way we start with everything, shooting with the bow user. So, Ryder has just crazy amounts of movement. He has got 9 movement, which is just crazy. So, I guess he's just going to do the one shot with the Vespertine bow for range 9 plus 4 accuracy. So, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. I'll get him 5 away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I can get to here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's fine. Good enough. 5's right to there. That'll get him out of the trample zone and everything, and now he can shoot. I know he's range 5 right now, but that's because I'm going to surge. But so he could shoot at 9. But either way, he's going to shoot with his Vespertine bow, range 9, accuracy 2+. Or no, range 9, accuracy, yeah, 2+. Because the Clawhead arrow has a 6+, but with slow, he gets +4 accuracy. So it's still a 2+. He has no accuracy, and this thing has no evasion. Oh no, it does have +1 evasion. Good. I knew I put this token here. It's written down here like different spot. Here, I can show you. It's weird. It's just written there. I knew I put it there for a reason. Okay, so he does have +1 evasion, so it's actually a 3+. Okay, so 3+. Oh man. Well, he can re-roll. Because when attacking with the bow, you may roll any misses once. So... Oh no, I can't. Because of stupid bow specialization. God, arrows are so stupid. Okay, so I got to surge. That sucks. So he's down to 7 survival. Okay, same exact thing. God, so stupid how you need to use a bow. You have to have a bow, otherwise you can't shoot an arrow. Like, you can't use it without the arrow, but you can't use bow specialization. So stupid. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Good. Good. Perfect. All according to plan. All according to plan. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well. Yep. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Yep. Okay. Okay, well, what do I want to do now? Well, I guess I'll just... Well, let's go with our Lantern Glaive. Right? Might as well go with the Lantern Glaive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get to here. Not going to be in the blind spot, but whatever. So it's got to reach 2, so I can still hit him. Then, okay, Lantern Glaive. It's going to be a 3 speed because it is an axe, and we do have the Warlord armor. So with the Warlord armor, again, it's +1 speed, +1 lux when attacking with the Lantern Glaive, and the Glaive is an axe. So it's going to be 3 speed, accuracy, 6+. He's got natural, or she's got natural 2 accuracy, so that's going to bring it down to a 4+. He's got +1 evasion. So it's a 3 speed, 5+. Are you... This... Okay. 1 hit. Super dense. Well, it doesn't matter because the thing's not frail. So whatever. So he crits on an 8. Let's see what the damage is. So... Oh, no. Actually, I missed with everything. Oh, because I rolled a 1 and a 2 and this thing's stupid early iron. Oh my gosh. Oh. What is going on? So yeah, I actually missed with everything, so I have to surge. Okay, Natalie's going to surge. Alright, attacking again. 3 speed. Accuracy, 5+. That was much better, but still, last time, still sucks. Okay, so I know what the first one is because it was a mistake. Second one. Oh, okay. So we'll just still go ahead with all these. So this one, nothing happens on a wound. This one I could just outright kill it on a critical. Okay, this one might cause it to move, so this one goes to the very end. Okay, here we go. Okay, now. So, now the wound. So, it's an 8. What do we need to wound? So, it's got 16 toughness. Lantern Glaive itself has a 4 toughness. That brings it down to 12. She's got 2 strength. It's 10. Okay. So that brings it down to a 10. And the Lantern Glaive itself is sharp. But first of all, crit's on an 8. Okay, not a crit. So now for the sharp. You know what? I'll roll a different dice for sharp. That way I can roll them together. Speed this up. So the black one will always be the one that could be a critical, and then this is sharp. So that's a wound, because that's 11, and so that's a wound. Okay, 1 wound. Again, the black one will be the one that's sharp, or the one that could score critical, because critical's on an 8. And then the sharp one. Okay, so that's another wound, because that's going to be 4 and 8 is 12, plus 6 or plus 4 is 16, and natural 2 strength. So that's another wound. Okay, oops, I can put that there. I don't need that one. So that's another wound. One more time, 8 to critical. Okay, so that's 10, plus 4 is 14, plus 2 natural strength, 16. That's another wound. Okay, it's 3 wounds. And she got axe proficiency, not like it matters, because of stupid Thunder Maul. And I'll never use that character again because it's cursed unless I want to turn her into a tank. But I doubt it because her evasion's not very good. I have to start eating evasion food, I guess. Either way, so remember the blue one's always going to be sharp. I'll put those there. Perfect, I guess. Great. Okay, now for the Zimbato user, I guess. Do I want to look at... So the tank could look at the AI... Yeah, the tank's going to go ahead and Rawhide Headband. And then we'll roll to see if I have to spend the survival. Of course I do. So he's down to 5 survival. It's Rawhide Headband. Oh no, I shouldn't have Rawhide Headband now. Yeah, I'm not going to Rawhide Headband now because I got to attack with her first. So 1, 2 to move her there. Now let's attack. Okay, so Enri going to attack. She's going to have to end her... Well, I could dash, because I don't want to end next to them, because they'll get 1 brain damage. Not like it matters, I guess, but... Actually, yeah, you know what we're going to do? We're going to Rawhide Headband. Now, we'll move... We're going to move 1 space... There's no way I can slam this. I did not put her in a very good position to slam. So I can't slam him back. Yeah, so yeah, this was just poor setup on my behalf. I should have put her here so she could have went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then slammed it. Or here, I mean, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, she should have started here. This was just a mistake all around here. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. This is just poor planning. All right, so I will Rawhide Headband and spend the survival, but I'm not doing it right now. First, I'm gonna move with her. I thought there'd be a chance I could move him back, slam it back, so she wouldn't have to end next to him, and then I could then I would know where I'd have to be to target before I moved. But whatever. This was just poor planning. So let's just go ahead. Let's just do this with the calcified Zimbato. Here we go. First off, so calcified Zimbato is slow. It's got 1 speed. Accuracy is going to be a 6+ because Henry doesn't have any natural accuracy. So 6+ with the calcified Zimbato. Of course, a miss. Let's go ahead and surge. That's a hit. Okay. Let's draw the first location. Not attacking with the club or a shield. Either way, still good. So, now calcified Zimbato. 8 strength. She's got natural 2 strength. That's 10 strength. So he's got 16. So it's going to be a 6 strength. Or a 6 to wound. 6 to wound, 10 to critical. Well, that's at least a wound. Almost a critical, but... Okay, so that's a wound, so it's going to cause 2 damage. Do I want to surge to get her away? Well, now I'm headbanding, so look at these two. Okay, let's go ahead, see what's going to happen here. So, see if I need to... Closest survivor, consumable gear, in range. So, the tank has consumable gear. So does the Zimbato wielder. And they're both going to be within range. Okay, so there's nothing I can do about that. Let's see about this one. Closest threat in field of view in range. So, the Crush and Devour, that's the one where I could actually avoid... So, Crush and Devour would be like a 5 speed. Yeah, so I'm going to do Crush and Devour. Okay, let's go ahead, Crush and Devour. So that means I am going to have to dash. So Ravenous will go below. Crush and Devour will go on top here. So I am going to have to dash with her. Okay, Henry, you're going to have to spend 1 survival. 1, 2, 3, 4, or... He's going to end up way down there, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should dash with both of them. Yeah, I'm going to dash with Natalie, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get Natalie to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now she can dash because I can't go around. I have to go all around her. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So there. That's where they're going because I know he's going to go down that way. Perfect. Okay. I really should make him come this way for editing purposes instead of always being back down there. Whatever. Okay. So that's the 2 dashes out of the way. Now he's going to be the closest one. And he'll just spend his action to block. Because I spent survival to Rawhide Headband. So he's also... Well, no, he doesn't need to end his action. He can move 1 away. Because he's still going to be closest. She's 2 away. 1, 2. He's only 1 space away. So that way he doesn't get injured from the brain damage from Legendary Horns or ending his action next to the stupid Antelope. Okay. All taken care of now. Antelope's turn. We know it's going to be Crush and Devour, which is closest that in field of view, in range, which is still going to be him. So he only moves 1 space. Goes that way. And it's going to be a 5 speed, accuracy 6+. Yep, 5 speed, accuracy 6+. Okay, 5 speed, accuracy 6+. That's going to be 2. These are all misses. I guess he's just going to... Well, the one was blocked, and he's just going to dodge this other one. And do I have to spend survival? No, I do not. I get back to survival. So he spends it, and then he gets it back. Good. So that's the end of this. No damage was done. Now he's going to do his Diabolical, which is going to do 3 damage to the body. Puts his body down to 1. Okay. Body's down to 1. And he's just going to go this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And stop right there. He gets knocked, or he doesn't even get knocked down because of shield, or he doesn't shield master or shield specialization. He's not knocked down with the collision, so not even knocked down. Good job. That's the end of the Antelope's turn. Okay. Well, I sure would like to get rid of one of his evasion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so let's go ahead now. Shoot with the range 9, accuracy 4+. It's going to be a 3+. 3+ to hit with the clawhead arrow. Good, I hit. Okay. That gets rid of this +1 evasion token. Because the clawhead arrow gives -1 evasion. Actually, the Horpulation dice moves on over to Natalie now. Because it started with Ryder. Okay, so that's 1 wound. So the reflex, he's just going to turn to face the attacker. However, with the critical wounds here, we're critting on a 5 now because I have the death mask. Plus the Vespertine bow is deadly. So, yeah, we're critting on a 5. So, critting on a 5. Wounding on a... What the hell are we wounding on? 6 strength plus 2 strength. So, 8. So wounding on an 8, critting on a 5, it looks like. But yeah, basically a 5. Would have crit anyway, so we crit. That's going to be 1 wound. What was the crit? Restless Flank. I forgot to even read it. Gain 1 screen animal resource. Blood rings on screen on the left side. The blood loss weakens the monster. Gains -1 toughness. Good. Okay, so -1 toughness. -1 accuracy. -1 toughness. Good. And Screaming Antelope resource. Shank bone. Put that over here with our vermin. All right. Surging with Ryder brings him down to 6. I forgot who. Someone gained a +1 speed token. Pretty sure it was Enri, but I don't think it matters because she's using Calcified Zambado slow. So I think that's why I wrote it down. I think that's why I didn't bother, because I knew if she was the one who got the speed token, it didn't matter. I don't remember who got the speed token. Oh well. Okay. We gotta get it within 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just need to be here. Good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good enough. Okay. Vespertine bow. 3 speed. 3 speed. Accuracy 6+. Ryder has no innate accuracy, but he's got he's just got no evasion anymore. So it's a 3 speed 6+. We'll just re-roll all of these. 3 speed 6+. Okay, there we go. That's much better. That's 3 hits. I'm probably gonna have to cat eye circle it now. Okay. I would have wished that this would have been the trap. Okay. So this one has a failure on it. Okay, so that has a failure. It doesn't cause him to move. This one is something to do with the blind spot, which no one's in the blind spot right now. This one also doesn't cause him to move. So we'll try to get the -1 movement token first. That's just going to happen just even on a wound. So, here we go. Well, chances... We actually have a better... It's likely that we're going to crit better than we're going to wound him. So, we wound on an 8, crit on a... Or, wound on a 7, because he's got -1 toughness now. So we've got strength 8. He's got 15. So we wound on a 7, but crit on a 5. So here we go. That's just a miss all out, so nothing happens. This one now, wounding on a 7, critting on a 5. Again with a miss. Okay. This is getting rather annoying with my bow user here. Wounding on a 7, critting on a 5. Good, that's a critical. I don't even know why I say wounding on a 7, critting on a 5. I literally can't, so it's just a 5 and it's a crit. Why am I even bothering? Gain 1 screening antelope resource. Twitching tiny fingers rain down. All adjacent survivors gain +1 insanity. No one's adjacent. So, let's get that screaming antelope resource. Another shank bone. Oh man, we haven't done very much damage because this bow, look, Ryder, you are the worst, easily the worst bow user. Okay, now, a high likelihood that I'm going to draw the trap, so I might as well just attack with the Lantern Glaive person to maybe cancel it. So, we'll just do that. Move to there. Which hopefully we can cancel it. So, Lantern Glaive is going to be 3 speed. What's the accuracy here with the Lantern Glaive? So it's a 6+ accuracy. He's got natural 2 accuracy, so it's going to be a 4+. Whew, okay. 4+ 3 speed. Okay, that's 3 hits. I have a feeling I'm going to draw the trap. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's the trap. Okay, let's see if we can cancel this, because I have Spear Mastery. Okay, Spear Mastery. Where is Spear Mastery? When attacking with a spear, if you draw the trap, roll 1d10. On a 7+, cancel the trap. Discard it, then reshuffle the hit location, discard into the hit location deck, and draw a new card. Alright, 7+. Yes! Oh! Perfect. So this just gets this gets discarded, but I leave out these 2 here. Right? Yeah. Spear Mastery, I'll just show it. When attacking with a spear, remember Lantern Glaive is an axe and a spear, so amazing. Again, thank you to everybody in the comments who suggested the glaive has much higher potential. Awesome. So, roll 1d10 on a 7+, cancel the trap. So it's discard it, then reshuffle the hit location, discard into the location deck, and draw a new card. So I still keep those 2 cards because they were not discarded. Oh, it's awesome. Now I just shuffle this. Let me draw a new one. Ha! Oh, so this one's a first strike. Okay, so first strike. The attacker is not insane. So, I don't know why I'm putting that there. I have to do this one first, but the attacker is not insane. This Natalie's only got 2 insanity. So the attacker suffers -1, or just suffers 1 brain damage. So they don't have to end their attack. So she's just going to suffer 1 brain damage. She brings herself down to 1. Okay. This one's a failure, which I don't think... could he move? If the attacker is adjacent to the monster, which we're not, the weapon is stuck. Tugging frantically, it comes loose, but you stumble and suffer knockback 1. I don't think we're going to be failing. So this one is a reflex. Turn the monster to face away from the attacker and full move forward in a straight line. Cancel all hits now. Okay, so that's going to happen if we don't crit. But when he did Diabolical, he went down to this board edge. So, yeah. So facing away would make him go this way. So he'd run into this board edge. So it wouldn't matter. So that's good. So this won't do anything. So we might as well do this. Oh, well, I have to do the first strike. My bad. So I already did the first strike. We'll put this one on top, then the failure, then the reflex. Or wait, no. Then the reflex, then the failure. Okay. That's how we want to do it. So I have to do the first strike first. Okay. First strike first. Oh, we already resolved the first strike. So now we just... Oh, wait. I want to grab the blue dice. So again, the blue dice will be the sharp. And what are we doing here? So, he's got a 15 toughness. Lantern Glaive has a 4. He's natural 2, that's 9. So, he's going to need 9 to wound. It's a 9 to wound and a 8 to critical. So, if the black is an 8, it's a critical. Okay, well, the black's an 8. So, that's a critical. The monster's vision is devastated. It gains -1 evasion. Awesome! Oh, and this gets archived. Even better. So yeah, this is archived. We'll go ahead and put that there. Now he's got -1 evasion. Awesome. Okay. So, what I say, critting, if the black dice is an 8, otherwise we need 9 total. Oh man, that's a miss. That sucks. Okay, so the reflex is going to happen if I didn't crit anyway, even if I would have wounded. Oops, I forgot to take the wound off. Right? Yeah, I forgot to take the wound card off there for the last wound, for the critical. Okay. So this, that sucks. Really? An 8 didn't work? Yeah, missed on an 8. Stupid thing. Okay, so this is a miss. So the reflex, like I said, because we're actually attacking from like this angle, he wants to run away. Yeah, that way. Now he turns and runs away, but he runs into the wall, stops himself. Okay, that's kind of sucks, but whatever. Okay, now this one's on a failure. Again, if the black one's an 8, otherwise I need a 9 total. That's another crit. Oh! Crap! Oh, is it all other survivors? Okay. I forgot to... Because Warlord Armor's new. So everybody's going to get +2 strength. And everybody's going to gain survival, but it's not for him. See, it's... when you critically wound, all other non-death survivors gain +1 survival and +2 strength. So, everyone's going to gain +1 survival. It's only till the end of the round. Or no, it's +1 survival and +2 strength until the end of the round. So everybody's going to gain the plus... Oh, this is also a crit. Gain 1 screening Antelope. And this is persistent injury. Blood pours from the ruined crown. Okay, so this is just persistent injury. Okay. And I gain 1 screaming Antelope resource. Pelt. And so yeah, that's going to affect some other wound cards. So who has not gone? The tank has not gone, and well, I'm going to surge with Natalie. Might as well. So that'll bring her down to 3 survival. Did I remember? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I forgot to take the wound off again. Okay. So, surging with Natalie brings her down to 3 survival. And I'm going to use the Horripilation dice to add 1 attack roll. So, this is going to be a 4 speed. As long as I don't roll a 1. Let's see if I roll a 1. If I roll a 1, that's just bad. And okay, rolled a 1. Okay, so it didn't matter. I rolled a 1. I gotta get that oxidized. That is just being terrible right now. Oh man, that is bad. Okay, well. All right, well, oh man. One, two, three, four. Let's just do it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So we'll go ahead right there. So calcified Zimbato, going to lose 1 insanity for stopping next to the thing, but what can I do? So it's got -1 evasion now. So calcified Zimbato, it's a 5+. It's going to be a 4+ for the Zimbato. Oh, that's a perfect hit, but she doesn't gain anything for perfect hits. Okay, so that is a hit. Super dense, doesn't matter. Calcified Zimbato's not frail. Okay, super dense doesn't matter, so I don't think she can miss. I think only on a 1. She's critting on a 10. And what is it? So she gets +2 strength tokens. I think this stacks. It doesn't say that it doesn't. It says when you critically wound, all other non-death survivors gain +1 survival and +2 strength tokens. So you would think that it means every time you critical wound, so critical wounded twice, so she should get +4 strength and +2 survival tokens, but I'm going to obviously spend the 1 survival. I'm going to spend both the tokens, but so she's getting +4 strength. The Zimbato has 8 strength. She's got 2. That's 14. I mean, it's got 15 toughness, so only on a 1, and I'm critting on a 8, or critting on a 10. Okay, so that's a wound, so it's going to do 2 damage. Doesn't do anything special, okay. Attack again, spending 1 of my survival tokens. And now, again, 4+. 4+ to hit. So that's another hit. Where is it? Nope, this one's another nothing. It's when you wound with the club or shield, which I'm not. And again, 10 to crit, just a 1 to wound. Oh my gosh, I actually critical. So that will be 2 damage. Okay, and persistent injury, dazed. If the monster would draw AI, roll 1d10. A result of A+ screening amplitude confuses itself and instead makes a move forward in a straight line. Okay, I'll have to remember this. I'll put this here next to the AI card. I do not gain a Screaming Antelope resource. Nah. But I did 2 damage. Okay, now spending that other token to dash. So it's... It's going to come this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just put it right back where she was. Do it. Okay. So he's going to Rawhide Headband because he's got himself so much... he's got 2 extra tokens for survival. So... Ooh, that's a mood. I don't think I want this mood card. He doesn't draw another AI card, though. Yeah, this mood card would not cause him to draw an AI card, and I'm never going to put anybody in the blind spot. So the other one is run down. So I'm just going to have him put that mood into play. He doesn't draw an AI card. So, good for you. Right, yeah. So I'm going to put Buck on top. And now he doesn't even need to move that close. Yeah, so he's just going to draw this mood card. I'll just leave it there. He's going to come this way from Diabolical, right? Start of each monster's turn. Target and attack any survivor in the blind spot. So I'm never going to do that. That mood can just stay in play. He doesn't need to draw another AI card. Then he's just going to diabolical this way. And go... he's got -1s, right? No, he doesn't have any -1. He doesn't have any minus movement, but he could just stop if I roll an A+. Okay, so you can just stay right here, buddy. Because there's no way I can get you out of... Oh, wait, could I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could. Yeah, whatever. I'll just get right here. Okay. Now I'm not even going to get run over. Okay, so persistent injury. First we're going to do... So here we go. Draw a mood card. Oh, wait. This will stay on top of the deck. So, doesn't matter. I've already revealed it because the rawhide headband, but... So for the Restless Ear, it says when he would draw an AI card, I roll. On an A+, he doesn't draw it. Okay, so he's going to draw it anyway, but... Okay, so now he puts us into play, so as long as I never get anybody blind spot, whatever. Okay, and now he's going to do Diabolical, which this is the only person in the trample zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to stop right here. Boop. Doesn't count as me ending my turn next to him. He ended his turn next to me. So I don't suffer any evasion. Okay, that's the end of the Screaming Antelope's turn. Okay. Now, what are we doing? So everybody's plus strength is gone. However, some people still have... So he still has 1 token of survival. I don't know. I'm just going to say that survival goes away. Actually... So he performed the survival action and spent a token. He might be able to get one back. Let's see if I roll a... So he didn't. So he did perform the survival action. He didn't spend his survival. He spent the token. Then he could have rolled and gained back the 1 survival. I don't think the Warlord... I'm just going to say the Warlord armor is just... It says... Again, when you critically wound... All non-death survivors gain +1 survival and +2 strength until the end of the round. So I'm assuming it means both of them until the end of the round, so... Okay. Should really say... Well, it doesn't matter. Alright. What am I going to do? Well, Ryder is probably going to want to shoot. He is just the worst. He is the worst, but yeah, I'm going to do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just need to be here. Boo whip. I know you were just the worst. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Oh, the Horpulation now goes to the tank. Yippee skippy. Doesn't really help on him. Wanted on the Calcifieds and Bottle Guy. But whatever, I'm putting that's for the... Okie doke, here we go. Vespertine Bow, 3 speed, accuracy 5+. Let's go. Accuracy, 3 speed, accuracy 5+. Don't suck. I can re-roll this. Okay, that's 3 hits. Whip. Whip. Good. 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 Okay, here we go. Let's look at everything. Wound. Turn the Screaming Antelope to face the attacker and full move forward in a straight line. You go on the bottom. If you hit a club or a shield, nope, this one looks like this one's going on the top. If attacking with a melee weapon and the wound roll for this location is a 1 or a 2, the monster consumes your weapon, archiving the gear and can't... Okay. Not attacking with a melee weapon, so the wound one that causes him to move, you're going on the bottom. Okay, perfect. Let's go. I think I could actually wound now without it, right? No, still no. He's got an 8, and then -1 toughness is a 9. So that's still a 6. So yeah, nope. Still just a crit on a 5. Crit on a 5. That's a critical. Okay, what's happening with this critical? Persistent injury. The antelope's balance is ruined. When the monster starts its movement, roll 1d10. A result of 1, the screaming antelope is knocked down. This is just dumb, because it's just going to stand right back up anyway. Because it's indomitable. So, whatever. I mean, I'll leave it here because it's persistent injury. And it thins the deck, making the trap more likely. Okay, this next one. Crit on a 5. That's also a crit. Okay, crit gain 1 screening antelope resource. Persistent injury. Whenever the monster collides with a survivor, they are drenched in blood and gain 1d10 insanity. Okay, that's another persistent injury, and another wound, and another screaming antelope resource. Another pelt. Okay, last one here. What are we doing? This is the one on a wound. I can't wound it. I can only critical, so I missed. Okay. I mean, do I just search? I might as well, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's only a 4, 5, 6, 7 hits left. Yeah, I'll just surge, I guess. Okay, surging with Rider. 5, down to 5 survival. Shooting again, Vespertine Bow, 3 speed, 5 plus accuracy. I'll reroll this. That's 3 hits. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I should have moved him. That was a mistake. That was a huge mistake. I should have moved. Alright, so I drew the trap. I should have moved him. Oh, man. That was a huge mistake. Why didn't I move the tank? Oh, that's so dumb. I should have moved the tank away from him. Screaming Antelope panics. Thundermaw. It bucks wildly. The attacker is doomed. Who cares? All survivors adjacent to the monster suffer 2 brain damage per monster level. Knockback 5 and are knocked down. Okay. 2 brain damage per monster level. That's 6 brain damage on the tank. He had 2 insanity. Okay. So he's going to do brain trauma and he's knocked back 5. Ooh, that sucks. Oh, man. This gets even worse. Because now he's going to collide and give the tank a disorder. Oh, man. Okay, so then, yeah, the monster lands on its belly. Turn the monster directly away from the attacker and full move forward in a straight line. On collision, non-death survivors gain 1 random disorder in addition to normal collision rules. But, I mean, he's going to gain D10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And then he's going to get knocked back over here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to get knocked back all the way to here. He's knocked down. Antelope comes all the way over to here. So he's going to get trampled once. Oh, man. Okay, so let's first do this trample, because he did get collided. So trample on the hands. Okay. So that's 3 on the hand. So that's the end of his hands. Okay. He's going to gain 1 random disorder. Disorders. 1 random disorder. Oops, I missed a card. Come on, fighting arts. Okay, so 1 random disorder now. This was a huge mistake. Why didn't I... Oh, man, this was such a bad play. Why didn't I move the tank? Okay, let's go ahead, give him his random disorder. He's going to gain... Yeah, so whenever a monster collides with you, they are drenched in blood and gain 1d10 insanity. Let me see if he's actually knocked down. He could have been knocked down from this. So if I roll, what is it, an 8+, he's just knocked down? Oh my gosh. Is it really beginning its movement, though? Yeah, I think that would knock it down. Yeah. Whenever the monster starts its movement, roll a d10. A result of... Oh, no. A result of 1. What's the other one? Where's the other one I had? What did I do with it? Oh, yeah, that's that one. Oops. So never mind. I was thinking it was this one. An 8+, but this is on a 1. Okay. So this should go here. Okay. So now let's give him the stupid disorder. Never mind. Alright, what disorder are you getting? Oh, you... God. Gah. Whatever. So he can only hunt the flower knight now because he's addicted to flowers. So he's basically retired because I'm not going to fight another flower knight. Okay, flower addiction. Good. Flower addiction. I didn't know that when you get trampled by an antelope, you become addicted to flowers, but apparently you do. This was his insanity D20, but okay. Whatever. That was just a hodgepodge of crap right there. Okay. Huh. Well, can I... Yeah, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get to here. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. So I'd have to get to here. There. Now he's the closest, and he's knocked down. Whatever. That was just a horrible play by me. Okay, now let's reshuffle the hit location deck. Hit location deck is very thin because I keep pulling all these out. I had to be less reckless. I keep pulling. I've got a lot of cards pulled out. 1, 2, 3. I got 5 hit location cards pulled out because of persistent injuries. Okay, so now he's going to go to draw an AI card. An A+. An A+, he just runs into the wall, or on a 1, he's going to fall down. So there's a 70% chance or a 30% chance he doesn't draw an AI card here. So on an A+, he just moves forward. And then on a 1, so it's a 1, 8, 9, or 10. Of course. Okay, so he's drawing the AI card. Oh, what is this? Another... Oh, what is this? This is bad. The monster unleashes a whale. Oh, I forgot to do... You know what? I just realized I get to do brain trauma with the tank here real quick. So, brain trauma. So we get +2 to all brain trauma rolls. So that's a 6 for brain trauma. Danger Caesar, you thrash but wildly deal 1 damage to yourself. And then you gain another random disorder and 1d5 insanity. So he's going to gain 3 insanity, and then he's also going to gain 1d10 insanity, right? So that's 3 and 9. So he's going to gain 9 insanity and a disorder real quick. Ugh. So another disorder on top of the 1. He gained 1 from the trap, and now he's gaining another 1 from brain trauma. But at least he gets 9 insanity. No, how do I keep drawing the same exact card? It's impossible. I don't know. I'm like the best person in the world at drawing the same exact card. Rage Hall. Okay, Rageaholic, what do you got here? Whenever you suffer severe injury, you also suffer the frenzy brain trauma. Good. Good. Okay, Rageaholic. Rageaholic. Also, Rob the Rageaholic. Rob the Rageaholic. Okay, here we go. Now, he's going to do this nonsense. The monster unleashes an awful wail to signal its terrific rampage. All non-death survivors suffer 1 brain damage. Okay, fair enough. So he's down to 8. Where'd I put that d20? So he's down to 8. 0 insanity for Natalie. 1 insanity for Henry. 2 insanity for Ryder. Now no one is insane except for the tank. Okay, that's... And then Zone of Death. Everything 4 spaces away. All knockdown survivors within the Zone of Death suffer 1 damage per monster level to every hit location. All standing... Oh, well, there's a... Okay. So there's a break here where I can encourage. So I will be doing that because all standing survivors within the Zone of Death suffer 1 damage per monster level, bash, and knockback 7. Whatever. So at this break, I'm going to have to surge. Or I'm going to have to encourage. Encouraging with Ryder. He's down to 4 survival. It's going to encourage him to stand. Okay. Now he's going to go flying across the board, right? I don't think anybody else is in the Zone of Death. It's with 4 spaces. Yeah, no one else is within the Zone of Death. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's not even within the Zone of Death. Oh, good. So no one's within the Zone of Death. Okay, so no one's within the Zone of Death. You know, because there's a break there, I could also dash out of the way of trample here. Well, I'm going to target a random survivor in the trample zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, are you kidding? 6, 7, 8. Yeah, she would get right on. It's going to stop right on her. But that would bring him back up there. So she's either going to go this way or that way. So a random survivor. Or he could just get knocked down, right? When the monster starts its movement. On a result of 1, the antelope's knocked down. He could just fall down. Oh, it's the opposite crit. It was a crit, not a crit fail. So he's not just going to fall down. Here we go. Lowest result is which way he's going to go. So first for Natalie. Oh, man. Come on, tank. Roll really high. Oh, my gosh, he did. He's going to go up, back towards Natalie. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does collide with her, but who cares? So that's going to stop right on her, collide with her, and send her back 5. And she's going to suffer 3 damage to the body from Natalie. That brings her down to body 2. And then knockback 5 and knockdown. So she was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over there, knockdown. That's the end of the monster's turn. Now she stands up anyway. Good. That was a chaotic mess. He's got what, like 7 hits left? Yeah, so he's got 3, 6, 7 hits left. All right. I know. How about we kill him? Wouldn't that be great? 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just get to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Good. Let's go ahead first. Vespertine bow, 3 speed, accuracy, 5+. Come on. I get to re-roll this. Okay, that's 3 hits. Wouldn't it just be great if I don't draw the trap? 1, 2, 3. Great. I did not draw the trap. I don't even know who has the stupid... Oh, it's actually Natalie who's got the cat eye circle. Maybe I'll use it. Okay. Failure. Try your hands, make rude startled. You gain +1 insanity and lose your composure. Spend 1 attack to regain your senses before you can attack again. Okay, that will go back. That'll be the last one. This one doesn't make a move either. Giant Maw Snap shut. If you're adjacent to the monster survivors. Also, none of these things are adjacent, or none of these things are going to happen to the bow user. So, here we go. 5+ to crit. That's a critical. So, critical. Screaming Antelope chokes on the blood spilling from its undermouth. The monster gains -1 speed token. Then you archive this card. Okay, -1 speed, so he loses a speed. Bloop. Okay, that was a critical, so let's go again. Now this one. 5 to critical, missed. So nothing happens. And then 5 to critical. That's a critical. Oops, it was a 5. Game 1 screening of resources. All adjacent survivors gain +1 insanity. Okay, that's wound, critical. Large flat tooth. When you gain this, survivor of your choice gains +1 insanity. Good. I need that +1 insanity. Someone's not insane, so Natalie's going to gain +1 insanity from the large flat tooth. Okay. What does he have? 4 hits left? He's got 5 hits left. Now would be a great time for some devastation. Yep. So we're going to move here. I don't want to be anywhere near its blind spot. So we're going to move up 1. And attack with the Zimbato. Speed 1. Here we go. Accuracy 4+. Yep, accuracy 4+. Perfect hit. No benefits from perfect hit. Okay, the reflex is going to happen, so he's going to turn to face the attacker. Whatever. So, Zimbato can't miss. I'm almost positive. So, Zimbato... No, it can. So, Zimbato's got 8 strength. She's got 2 strength. That's a 10. So, a 5 to wound. Yeah, 5. Oh, man. Missed. Turn to face. Gotcha. So, go ahead, Henry. You're going to surge. Good for you. Surging. What'd I say to hit? Accuracy. 5+ -1 evasion. So, it's a 4+ to hit. That's another hit. Okay. Zimbato. 8 strength. +2 natural strength. 5+ to wound. Good. It's a 5 to wound. That's 2 wounds. 1 wound. Now I gotta shuffle these 3 cards. And the second wound. So 3 hits will kill it. So. Lantern Glaive has 3 speed, and the Vespertine Bow has 3 speed. Best thing to do would be, first, with Natalie, gonna surge to gonna surge to Cat Eye Circlet. And look at these 3 cards. 1, 2, don't be the trap. 3, thank you. I don't actually care what position they're in. So, none of these are the trap. Best to shoot with the person with the bow. Because then, if I don't kill it, at least Natalie can cancel with her trap, or trap canceling. Oh, and then I need to surge with her so she doesn't end adjacent to this stupid thing. Oh, she actually has Horripilation dice. I forgot to move it. Whatever. So she needs to surge. That brings her down to 2 survival. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get her way out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now. Okay. Vespertine Bow. It's a 5+ accuracy. I get to re-roll these 2. Good. Okay, that's 3 wounds. I already know what they're going to be. None of them are the trap. Okay. So this is just that club shield one. We'll go with this. Club shield one again. Go with this. Zone of death. Okay, doesn't matter. The zone of death isn't going to do anything. Bloop. Okay. Basically, we're going 5 to crit. 5 to crit. That's a critical. Okay. You shock the beast with a blow to the face. The monster is knocked down. Okay, whatever. It's going to stand up because of abdominal, but that's 1 wound. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, I missed here. There's no critical on this. Oh, there is no critical on this. So what do I actually hit with? So it's strength 6, strength 2 from Rider. That's 8. 7. I had to roll a 7 to wound. Oh, are you kidding? That would have been a critical. Oh my gosh. So I miss again. Reflex, it does some stuff to no one. Okay. It only needs 2 more hits. Okay, now I'm going to go with Natalie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, she can attack from here because range 2 with the Lantern Glaive. Okay, speed 3 with the Lantern Glaive. Accuracy 6 plus. Natalie's got 2 accuracy. It's got -1 evasion, so it's a 3 plus with 3 speed Lantern Glaive. That's 3 hits, barely. Don't draw the trap, please. 1, 2. Don't be the trap. 3. Oh, it's not. Okay, now I just need 2 hits. 2 wounds. Okay, so this one will go first. Then, let's see. Wound. Your blow clips the screen Antelope's shoulder and jumps back. Turn to face the attacker. Then without turning, move the monster 1 space directly away from the attacker. Cancel all hits. This one goes last. Then this wound. What does this wound do? For each survivor currently in the monster's blind spot. So this one does nothing. So come on. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, let's grab the special ones here. So blue will be the sharp. And here we go. So, critting on an 8. So critting on an 8, and then I would just need a... So Lantern Glaive's got 4 strength. Natalie's got 2 strength. That would be a 2. That's a 6. So it would be a 9. I would need a 9 total to hit, or critting on an 8. Okay, well this is a crit, and it would have been a 9 anyway, so this is a critical. Gain 1 screening resource. Your attack wrecks one of the monster's legs. If insane, you may spend 5 survival to gain +1 permanent movement. Not insane. Don't even have the 5 survival. So, Screaming Antelope resource. Okay, Screaming Antelope resource. Screaming Brain. Okay, next one. This will kill it. Same deal here. Need a 9 total, or an 8 will crit. Okay, well that's 14 total, but that's a wound. So that kills it. Didn't get the critical hit, which is fine. That killed it. That was not the best. Okay, let's go ahead, claim our reward, which I am pretty sure is 6, 8, and 2, but we will go again and look, but I'm positive it's 6, 8, and 2. 2 hunt experience for everybody. 6 basic, 8 Screaming Antelope, 2 Vermin. Okay. So let's go ahead, give everybody 2 hunt experience. No, Natalie does not level up. She gains her 1 axe experience. Rob does not level up. He doesn't even have a proficiency. Henry does level up. So Henry goes to age 1. Ryder, 2. Again, no proficiencies gained for any of these other people. And we'll just do we'll level up now for Henry. Age 1, Henry. 10. Random fighting arts. Come on, Henry, get something good. Random fighting art for Henry. Come on, come on. Acrobatics. Why do I keep thinking I draw this all the time? Acrobatics. Good job, Henry, with your acrobatics. Okay. And let's get... So, 8 Screaming Antelope resources. How many are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all but 2. Didn't go through the whole deck yet again. Wanted to. Didn't. Had plenty of opportunity, but sucked it up. Pelt, bone, steak, gum, tooth, bladder, whatever that thing was, and spiral horn. Oh, I missed pelt. Ugh. One of these gives me an insanity. Someone gains an insanity. Henry, you're at 2 insanity. Okay, there's all that. Now let's go for the 6 basic. Basic. Oh, we'll just get the 2 vermin out of the way too. 2 vermin. Come on, crab spiders. Be nice. I think there's quite a bit of them in here. Should easily get 2. Okay, everything but. Oh, I didn't even... Yeah, I dropped a card too. Okay, whatever. Hissing cockroach and lonely ant. Good. Now let's go for the 6 basic. Oops. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Ah. Quite the haul. Oh, what a good haul. It's quite a large amount of stuff that we've gotten here. Okay, that's that. Oh, and we got a black lichen and a legendary horn. Again, I should probably just get those 2 cards out of the box, whatever, and put them aside. Blah, there we go. So, another successful hunt of the Screaming Antelope. Again, thank you so much. I don't know how long that took, but again, thank you so much. It's always so humbling. And I'll see you in the next Lantern Year.